Hello again, everybody, and welcome to a brand new Maximum Inc. Music Magazine video podcast. I'm Teri Barr, and so happy to be able to at least see you this way. It's musician Lo Marie. Hey, Lo.
Hey Terry, thank you so much for having me.
This is so wonderful. So, this is like a big virtual hug for you right now.
Yep, I feel it. I feel it right here.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm starting to get the first couple gig calls for the summer and I just can't wait to start actually playing music for people again. It's the thing that I love the most in this world and it feels good that it's coming back around.
Oh, I love that. Now you did quite a few, actually a really good series of socially distant shows, and you hosted them virtually as well. How did that feel last year, and what has the whole last year been like for you?
It was fun. I have a friend, Jesse Koopman, who is another local guy who's just an audio video wizard. And we did a
Yes.
bunch of live streams. Sometimes they were outdoor, and we had a few people come to the outdoor gig as well as being live streamed. And sometimes they were in his studio. But it was so much fun. And it was different, especially the ones in the studio where you really don't have any sort of crowd reaction. But once we got going and people started like realizing that I was reading their chats and that it was a conversation and communicating from screen to screen, it was just awesome. I was able to play for people all over the place that, I wouldn't have toured to last year otherwise. So
Mhm.
it was really nice to reach people that I normally wouldn't have.
Right, right. And you did have a project that you were on the cusp of actually going out on the road and pitching it and touring it. And that one kind of went by the wayside last year.
It
Tell us
did.
about
It
what it
did.
was, and is it going to happen at some point now in the future?
Yeah. Well, I was scheduled for four tours last year, and all four of
Ooh,
them had to cancel, unfortunately. Two of them were with the Furious Bongos, which is my Frank Zappa tribute group that I perform with.
I love it.
And then one was, I know, they're so much fun.
Yeah.
They're such rascals. I love them. And then another was with Madison College Big Band. We were going to Germany again to
Oh,
sing some big band jazz in Germany. And I'm sure that we'll have another opportunity to do that. I think it was a special year, though. I think it was Freiburg's 100-year anniversary.
yeah.
So they had like a 100-year celebration going on, and we were going to be their headliners.
Wow. It
Yeah.
seems you've used the time wisely, though. Obviously, you played for all of us with the shows that you were able to do, like you said, outside, inside, virtually. But you've been really busy with some new music. Where are you right now? I know you've been in Nashville recently. Are you still there?
I am back in Madison.
Okay.
Um, I did go down there a couple of times to do some recording and photo shoots and things, but I am back in Madison and ready to release all this great new music. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys are gonna be surprised. You're gonna be so shocked, like, oh my God, that's low.
Ah,
I'm really stepping out of the box with some of these tunes. Some of them sound like kind of classic low songs, and
yeah.
other ones are like rock and roll, almost verging on metal.
Low. I am surprised because we know you as
Right?
this classy,
The eyebrow
bluesy,
raised.
jazzy. Okay,
Hmm.
I can't wait to hear your new music. When should we be watching for all of this to start coming out?
Yeah. Well, my first release of the year came out about a month ago. It's called The
Okay.
Gap, and it was all about the gender pay gap and women's empowerment. And I'm so proud of that song. It's kind of funky and fresh. But the one to watch upcoming this next Friday, the 23rd, I'm releasing this beautiful, beautiful jazz quartet ballad
Oh,
piece called The Bar. Something that I'm just incredibly proud of. I love that even though all four instruments were recorded across the country, actually the drums were recorded in Montreal, so even in Canada. um, all of the players really listen to one another, and the interplay between amongst the instruments is just gorgeous.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll
um,
watch for that. And then it
yeah.
sounds like you're just kind of releasing as we go, moving ahead.
Exactly. This
Okay.
whole project is going to be a series of singles, and so I'll be releasing songs every like month to 6 weeks apart.
I'll ask you again, but right now, just for anybody that may have a paper and a pen and wants to write down where they can find you, what's the best way to follow along and get your songs?
The best way to find me is on my email list, which you can sign up for on my website, which is lomariemusic.com, LOMARIE music.com. And
Okay.
my email list is super fun. I try and give some like insights and tidbits and behind the scenes, and I love that I have this group of like super fans in my email list, and that's definitely the place to hop onto.
Oh, that is great. Would you be so kind to give us a little sample of what you've been working on?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you the choice then. Do you want to hear something a little bit more rockin', or do you want to hear the jazz tune that's coming out next week?
Ooh, hold off on the jazz tune because I know we want to hear that when it comes out. But how about a
Okay.
taste of this rock and roll side of Lo Marie?
All right.
Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun.
It is. All right. Hiding in the shadows like a demon, living off blood and work of art. I couldn't make it through if I was dreaming. You got the power. You got the power. You keep the circle tight, thinking it's safer. Watching from your high tower. But what'd you have to pay for that favor? Just for power. Just for power. Always looking over your shoulder. Pressure building, moving closer. Gatekeeper, are you ready? 'Cause you know that I'm coming for you, coming for you. Gatekeeper, are you ready? Oh, 'cause you know that I'm coming for you, coming for you. Who gave you the right to have opinion? Making $10 on the hour. Know that it's a higher up decision. I got the power. I got the power. Always looking over your shoulder. Pressure building, moving closer. Gatekeeper, are you ready? Are you ready? 'Cause you know that I'm coming for you, coming for you. Hit you while you're feeling steady. 'Cause you know that I'm coming for you, coming for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. wait for you to hear that with like full-blown rock and roll guitar solo in the middle, and it's gonna be great.
Wow. And that voice, the voice is definitely there, but you've cranked it up a notch for the rock and roll.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that was so good. Thank you for sharing that with us. Oh my goodness.
My pleasure. That song, if you couldn't tell, was called Gatekeeper, and that
Yes.
one is going to be coming out in June.
Okay, we got the sneak peek here.
Got a
And sneak
sneak peek
listen.
here. Yep.
Thank you. That makes it so special. Oh my goodness. Oh, that just made my heart happy too, hearing some live music from you. Thanks. Mm. Okay.
Truly my pleasure. My goodness, that is
Oh,
the whole reason that I make music.
thank you. It does. It just does something for people. Boy, this will get me through the rest of the week. I hope everybody else too. Okay, are you ready for a quick top 10 questions with Teri?
I don't know, am I? Oh, I'm scared. I'm
Okay,
nervous.
we'll
No, we
find
got
out.
this. We got this.
This is just a fast way to get to know more about you. Okay,
Okay.
where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I grew up here. I went to Monona Grove High School.
Of course. Oh, that's so great. And she comes back. Yay. Where else have you lived, or where would you like to live?
Where would I? Oh, well, I lived in Nashville for 6 years. I went to college down there and stayed a few years after. I really want to check out Montreal eventually. I mean, I love living here and being close to my family. It's a
Yes.
fantastic place. But I hear the music community in Montreal is just like above and beyond, and I want to go check it out.
I've heard the city is incredible too. So, oh, okay. I like that. That was a fun answer. What instruments do you play? Obviously, guitar.
Obviously, guitar, voice is my primary, and I do
Yes.
play piano as well. Um, my grandparents turned out they had a couple of instruments and like a neighborhood band that they played in when they were growing up. And so I inherited my grandma's banjo that
Oh
I'm
my
trying
gosh.
to learn, but it's like very different than guitar, so I'm not very good. And then um, they also had a banjo lele, which is like a crossover between a banjo and a ukulele. So
Oh,
I've been messing around with that lately too.
how fun. You just don't stop. I love it. Man, we're
That's
going to
one
have
of
to.
my favorite parts about music is just that there's always more to learn.
Well, and I think I should reveal that Lo was a coach of our band. Yes, poor
Hmm.
Lo, at Ladies Rock Camp a couple of years ago. And oh my gosh, Lo, you were so patient with all of us. It was
Oh, you guys
wonderful.
were amazing. What are you talking about?
It was really, really fun. We learned a lot from you too. I think that's
Oh,
when I
good.
realized what a voice. And you're so good at caring for your voice too. That's something you taught all of us, which was really cool.
Thank
Uh,
you.
hey, what age did you start with music?
Super young. I remember singing. I actually don't remember a time I wasn't singing.
And it sounds like you really did grow up around music, so that's so great. Oh,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
you have a favorite instrument?
You know, yes. And it's not a common answer. I'm going to say the voice is my favorite
Ah,
instrument. Um, and it goes unappreciated because you can't see what notes you're playing a lot of the time, and because everyone has a natural ability to use it. But I find it so interesting that a lot of instrumentalists, including saxophone players and whatnot, and even things like bending on a guitar,
yeah.
um, is meant to mimic the voice because we have all of those like microtones in between half steps that we have the entire range available to us. So I think the voice is my favorite instrument.
Well, and I'm going to just say we think you use it well too.
Oh,
So,
thank you.
oh my goodness. Okay. What about a favorite venue to play? Have you found a favorite or are you looking for a favorite?
I am I'm looking for a favorite. I
Okay.
have played a lot of venues that I really love. I
Mhm.
loved the Trowelf in Buffalo. I love the High Noon here. It
Yes.
feels like home. Um, I don't think I've found my favorite venue though. There's a
Okay.
lot that I have on my bucket list. There's
Oh,
a
that's
lot of
great.
really great places that I have yet to play.
Awesome. And you know, when you played in the street, when you did some of those sessions last summer, that was gorgeous. That was just so
Thank you.
pretty with the city behind you. It was that just had a really good feel to it too.
Yeah.
Okay, if you were not a musician, what would you be doing right now?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I would still, well, I'd still be unemployed because I'd probably be an event planner.
Oh, shoot. And those kind of go hand in hand, so I could see that.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. Okay, how about a pet? Cats, dogs, hamsters, birds?
I have a cat. It's an orange tabby, and his name is Squash.
Squash, an orange tabby, that's squash. Okay,
Yeah.
do you like to ride a bike? Would you rather drive a car or do you like to walk?
Oh, uh, I love I love going fast on a bike. I love writing music and daydreaming while someone else is driving a car.
Ah, yes.
And I love running. I'm not much of a walker, but I do love running.
Ah, okay, see,
Mhm.
that's something we didn't know. You made it to number 10. What are you looking forward to?
I am, I'm looking forward still to something that I never stopped doing, making good music for good people.
Ah, everyone, thank you for joining us with Lo Marie. And Lo, just remind everybody again, you're all over social media, so they can find you there, but the best place is your website. So give them the website again.
lowmariemusic.com.
And she said, sign up to
Sign
be,
up for my
yeah.
newsletter. It's very fun.
Lo Marie, you have been so much fun. Thank you for taking time to hang with us. It was great to catch up with you.
It
And
really was.
yeah,
It's
can't
so good
wait
to
to
see you,
see you
Terry.
live sometime this summer.
Absolutely. I will see you out there.
Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Lo Marie, and I'm Teri Barr. Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.